3,890-pound Rockwood little Murphy bed mini Lite bunkhouse coming in on trade here at Lite RV. Overall, I gotta say, she looks pretty good. Couple little blemishes, but I'm gonna get those pointed out for you as we go pretty quickly. They basically swapped this out for something, a bigger travel trailer bunkhouse with a super slide. They loved it, just needed a little more of it. Now, the nice thing is, Rockwood has pretty much always done, arguably, I think, the best Murphy bed out there. It's one of the simplest, fastest, easiest to set up. When you are ready to call it a night, all you do is jackknife the sofa down. It's as easy as pulling that front. Little latch on each side here, and you can see that I'm doing this with one arm. It is not complicated, and there you go. Now, what's nice is this is not what I call a bendy bed. The mattress doesn't fold or anything, so you have these handy clips right here, and these straps. You can keep your bedding in place. Now, this is actually the original mattress, which is kind of cool because it is a heated mattress. So I think one of the first things I do is throw a foam topper on that and be good. And then when it's time to put it away, same thing. It is not heavy by any stretch of the imagination. And that's all there is to it. Now, here's a thought. If you don't care about all this, you don't have to do it. It's a no-slide camper. You don't have to worry about a slide out coming close and crushing the bed right here. Another thing you could do is you could just leave it in queen bed mode all the time. You actually have over here a privacy curtain if you want to close this off for sleeping time, or if you want to do some kind of crazy shadow puppet sort of thing. I think Pee Wee Herman got in trouble doing that, but that's an entirely different topic for an entirely different day, as they would say on Winnie the Pooh. But you can use this however you want to. There's no hard one written rule the way that you can use this. It's just a matter of what works for you. You can leave in queen bed mode. If you have guests, if it's rainy and you're stuck inside, you could put the bed away. And now we have the living space and seating of a camper with a slide out, but without the weight and the cost of a slide out. That's what's cool about Murphy beds. They're kind of the best of both worlds. And the way Rockwood does this is brilliant because you're still getting storage under the bed. It's just under the sofa. And that actually has outside pass-through baggage door access. You know, they do the same things here they would do on a non-Murphy bed model. They just do them in a slightly different way. Like those side dresser stands there. Now, on the side of that side stand, currently masked behind the Murphy bed, so basically like there behind the bed, is a set of household outlets right on the side of that stand. So like if you need to plug in a CPAP machine or something like that, you can. Whereas over here, they're actually mounted right on the face of that side stand. And those side stands are super handy, whether you're using them as bedside stands or sofa side stands. It doesn't matter. This is all pocket screwed cabinetry, by the way, hardwood cabinet door frames. If you're not sure what those things mean, basically, it's a better construction method that Rockwood's using through the entire RV, including their cabinetry. I guess that's the simplest way I can say it. And if you've never camped before, you don't realize how overhead struts for those doors to keep them open, or a dedicated pantry like that, those are things little campers often lack that you are really, really, really going to appreciate here. But I figure you probably want to see a look at this thing without the cabinet doors all exploded all over the place too. Twin single bunks over here, and if you notice on that top bunk, there is a ladder included. It'll just hook right onto that wooden frame on the front there, so you don't have to throw the kids into the upper bed. If I'm going to be nitpicky, ooh, I forgot a drawer. The camper could use a quick cleaning, but frankly, this time of year, when people come and go to look at trailers, I don't know what RV doesn't need a little cleaning. It's just, not, I guess just kind of keep that in mind. I'm just trying to be fair and give you a decent, reasonable look at this thing. And here's two exceptional qualities in a small camper class like this. First of all, the ceiling has a radius to give you some more headroom, which is nice. But the fact that we have central air conditioning with double air duct runs in this tiny trailer, it's like overkill, but it will keep you more comfortable. And I think at the end of the day, that's the job you really need the air conditioner to do, keep you comfortable. And this one's going to get it done. And again, if I'm being picky, and I'm trying to be fair, so like when you folks come to see this camper in person, you definitely know what you're going to expect. The bathroom door, and it could just be because the camper's like not leveled right now, it keeps wanting to connect right here. It's wanting to stick. And again, that could very well be because the camper's not on level ground, so this thing is kind of twisted, and that happens to travel trailers. It's not like a house. That could be all it is. It might need an adjustment. Standing here right now, without tools to diagnose that, I don't know. But I'm going to do my job of trying to fairly educate you as to what you might run into when you see it. XL vent fan here. That is also part of the reason that door is slotted, so that if you want to leave the bathroom door closed, but you want to open your dinette window for airflow, that is why that's there. And it's too tall to like try to peek your head over the top to lose some kind of privacy. You need one of those little Navy SEAL snake camera things to peek over the top. And frankly, who wants to see that? I mean, come on. And if you're not familiar with this brand, Rockwood's actually basically the #1 selling lightweight in the history of ultralight RVs. They are, you could very easily argue, actually the original lightweight RV brand. They were doing it way before anybody else. They've really kind of set the stage for things here. This is an all aluminum skeleton. That's what helps keeps the weight down, but then no slide. It means there's less to upkeep, but there's just also less to haul around. Power tongue jack on the front, and 30-pound propane tanks. That's an uncommon quality on a smaller trailer like this. There is that pass-through storage that goes under the sofa. We kind of peeked at that from the inside. Their suspension system here, though, if you're going to be a high-mileage tower and goer, that's where this brand really comes into play, because it's a kind of like, not technically, but very similar to something like a four-wheel independent suspension. It's called a torsion suspension, not just torsion axles, but also a torsion suspension system that helps the RV stay flat and level. Very nice if you're getting hit by crosswinds, or if you're going around those like curly Q highway exits. You know, those things that make you like motion sick and you got to stare at the middle of them so you don't throw up. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Anyway, all kinds of little, compartments here and there where they could, like under the bunks right here. You can see this is also how you're going to get to things like the water heater. And there's even a water filter capsule right there. So, some campgrounds have kind of yuck water, and it's nice to be able to have that filtered out before you're drinking it. Now, I told you I'd always show you the little blemishes when I see them. If you're looking at that rear ladder, it might look slightly bowed in the middle, slightly indented inward. I've been up and down it. It holds my weight just fine. I was about a 200-pound dude. So I'm not worried about it. It's there. Similarly, the main entry door handle, I'll get you up close to that in a second, that has also had a little bump, but it works. It's fine. That's one of the benefits of buying pre-owned versus brand new, is you're going to save some money. Often, it does come with a couple little bumps and bruises like we're looking at here. And thing is, ladies and gentlemen, the worst I'm able to really come up with on this one is right here. I had to go looking for trouble with a map and glasses to find it on this camper. This is a really nice looking rig. It was used, it was not abused, it was well kept, it was well maintained. I am very happy with what I see overall. And typically, whenever we get a used Rockwood, it's like people are virtually, fighting over it like a Black Friday, security camera footage where they're just tromping over one another. Maybe not quite that extreme, but you get the idea. So if you like her, I'd put a ring on her. And short of that, if you have any other questions, give us a call here at Lite RVing. We are happy to get you going. Even if you need financing, you need hitching, you need trades, all that, we do all of it. We do everything. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy Lite camping, everyone.